Hello. All right. So it has been a long time. Worked Easter recently, then college graduations. I work in the restaurant industry, so it has been really, really busy. So apologies for not posting in a while. I know it doesn't really matter because obviously it's like very new channel, and I think I only have 3 videos at this current point. Um, but yeah, no, I still want to apologize and such. Again, don't want to get in the habit of apologizing, but it's always good to apologize. But anyway, so currently been playing Skyrim. Gonna be doing more videos of that for the next day or two. But also, I wanted to try other games, and so far I've been playing a lot of Deadlock, which is I would say it's a semi-new game. I believe it's been out for a year plus. It's in alpha, I believe, and it's kind of like I don't know the exact acronyms for it, but it is similar to League of Legends, Dota, kind of Overwatch a little bit, where you have a hero or character, and they have 4 abilities. One, their fourth being their ult. Otherwise, you basically either do like spirit damage, weapon damage. You can kind of build characters, even though there's like support, not support, and stuff like that. Um, like here, for instance, like you get this list, and you can, as far as I'm aware, make priorities, like add them to your roster, and then you could add them to be like a level 1 priority or a level 2 priority, where when you get into matches, that's one of the heroes that you want to play the most. Obviously, if other people pick and have their priority list and they get the hero, then it kind of goes down on you on your list, both for your allied team and enemy team. And then you could also ban like heroes that you don't want to see, but I don't particularly ban anyone because even though there's a couple people who like are considered overpowered, but all of them in respectively could be overpowered or unbalanced because it's still an alpha doing a bunch of patch notes. They recently, this last month, did a huge patch note changes to everybody and a lot of stuff in the game. So I mean, it just I'd rather face unbalanced people or really overpowered characters because you can make builds and stuff, and you can post them online or within the server or the game server to see builds and stuff. How you can play characters and just see how they are and stuff like that. Um, so I have these like my favorites, a couple who I've wanted to practice with and stuff. So we're gonna try a little bit of Deadlock and see how this video goes, and then if people like it, slash like it's still pretty good, I'll post more videos. But like your average match is probably, I would say, 45 minutes to an hour. Sometimes it could be hour 15. Just depends on the team dynamic, slash if everyone's doing their part. Um, yeah, and right now, like I really like this game. I used to play League of Legends back in high school a decade ago, and I wasn't super good. I had a couple friends who I played with a lot of times, and I usually played either as Jinx or heck, I can't remember his name, but he looks like a blue elemental that did like this huge beam that could shoot across the map. So I usually like playing support characters or high DBS characters. Not really good with jungling, um, but there's definitely some people who are much better than that. In this game, though, like there is jungling, there are lanes, there's minions, there's they're called walkers and guardians. So you have to oppose on the enemy team and stuff, and obviously your minions do a little bit more damage. But the main currency is souls, and souls allow you to get perks and upgrades to basically further build your character either towards their abilities, towards their weapon, towards their melee. You could kind of do a combination of all three, because it breaks up into 3 stat categories, I guess you could call it, of weapon damage, spirit, and health. And as you obviously get the better perks, they're much more expensive. It goes like 800, was it 16, 32, and 6400 souls per perk. And you have at most 12 perk slots. You don't have access to all these slots at the beginning. You have to destroy walkers and do objectives and stuff to get more. So if your team is really good at objective play, um, yeah, you like really start getting going.
This is the moment you've been waiting for, to prove to the world that you're as good as you claim to be. Don't let yourself down. Summon the Hidden King.
Oh, I hit the wall. That's sad. So yeah, right now I'm playing as Paradox. She's kind of more of a support character, but she can. It's kind of like a mid-late game, at least so far I've been playing as her, where she can start doing some real damage and does a lot of utility stuff. Like she does a lot of time stopping or slowing down. She can also, as her ult, switch places with enemy characters, so you can do a lot of synergistic stuff with your allies. This right guy is Rim, who I'm fighting with the pillow. He can be super aggressive. And right now they are doing a lot of damage to our Walker right now. Or not Walker, Guardian. But yeah, you basically kill these little minions. They give you little souls that pop up like green or red for the enemy. You can shoot the enemy's soul to deny them. So there's some players you could definitely get that on higher elo rankings who will basically like try to deny your soul upkeep. And then you have this little shop that you could do to get your perks and stuff. And if I were to lose our Guardian here, then our shop gets unaccessible. So don't want to do that too early in the game. Yeah, and then sometimes, like, as you can see right there, like, that's their version of the heal, but sometimes our minions will also drop a heal and heal us. You can get perks that do some auto-healing or regeneration, like during combat, but mostly out of combat you get that. But, like, right now, on my lane, I'm paired with Ivy, I think is her name. She's a heavy support character, and she, too, like, takes a little bit of time to get going. But, yeah. And then it's kind of cool is like the different heroes. Everyone has a range attack. See that he just denied me. That's souls right there. So I can shoot them or melee them to get it, but damn. So her third is like a charge carbine attack that at full charge it does maximum damage, and then I think it diminishes in damage as the charge goes lower, but it's kind of like a time thing where, well, a charge time where I could lose a shot and kind of waste that ability. Also, if I hit them, they'll get stunned, and yeah, it's just a lot of cool stuff with her if I can make my shots. But right now, these guys are playing really well. But yeah, bottom left corner, you can see my souls. If I fill up that little flask icon by getting souls, whether by breaking items, jungling, or just collecting it from players, because if you die, you can drop what's called unsecured souls, and I can get that bag. You get like minor boosts to your stats, so like fire rate, weapon damage, health, stuff like that. So. Yeah. So far, everyone's lane-wise is pretty even right now. It'll like notify you when certain walkers get destroyed. Like there, that was really good pillow throwing him. So I could go back and basically use my zip line. I'm basically gonna go back to base real quick to heal up and buy some perks. I'm hoping that my ally can hold off mid for a little bit as I do this. So with Paradox, usually I go for like a weapon build because I really like her carbine. So if I go weapon or even spirit, I can do a lot of damage to people. Potentially like one-shotting them if they're low enough. So his ability is he can stun with that little like claw, and if I get away from him fast enough before it reaches my head, then it goes away. But if it doesn't, then I get stunned, I think for like 2.5 seconds or something like that. So I tried to melee him, but I stopped at the last second because you can parry, and if you successfully parry someone who tries to light or heavy melee you, especially on the heavy melee, they get stunned for, I think, like 2 seconds. Sometimes it feels like 3, so be careful with meleeing, because if they're really good at parrying and you're kind of obvious that you're doing melee attacks, it can kind of backfire you really quickly. But yeah, so if you play it, like I said, League or stuff like that, I haven't played it in so long, so I don't know what kind of changes there are, but In the top right hand corner, there is a timer up here. So obviously here is how long the game is. Here is when mid boss will spawn, and then here is when those power ups will also spawn on either side of the map. And they're randomized. They're like spirit power ups, health power ups, weapon power ups, and they're pretty good if you're able to make it in time. So it's really nice to try to snag. At least I try to snag them whenever they pop up, just to either deny even if I don't need a certain power up for my build I'm doing. That was a bad shot. So right now it's just like early game. I consider early games like 15-20 minutes, and then like beyond that to about 45 is late game or mid game. I'm sorry, and then late game is usually like 50 minutes and onward, where you're doing a final push. Sometimes some matches will go up to an hour 15, hour and a half. Those are like you have really competent teams, or both teams are just that bad that they can't really go on each other's objectives. Ooh, I might be able to get him. No, my carbine didn't go off. Sad. He was so low. So he's able to have these little sleeper minions, and they can buff up the other normal candle minions. He can also farm with them and get items and materials with them. He also, his other ability, he can basically go to an ally and sleep next to him. He becomes like invulnerable, and it heals himself and the ally that he's napping next to for a certain percentage of their health. So he's a really good support character in that regard. But he also, if you build him right, can do a lot of damage and just can really kill people with his gun because he has a really good fire rate. Really accurate too. Or again, throwing that pillow, and it could do a lot of damage just in burst that way. So right now we're not like we're holding our lane, but obviously they've been doing more than half damage on our guardians, so we're technically losing. But we haven't died yet, so that's a nice thing. Most often, like, I don't really care about defending our walker at the beginning, because yeah, it sucks if we lose it, but it's still early game enough where it's not a huge loss. If anything, I kind of prefer it, whether we lose ours or we get theirs. That way it can kind of open us to farm other places. So like you could do jungling and kill these guys. You could also get what's called centers and hit these guys. They'll do damage to you, but if you're able to get it down all the way, you're able to get small passive bonuses and get a really good chunk of souls as well. So the Walker, of course, it's a bigger version of the Guardian that they destroyed. He's a little bit tankier, does a lot more damage, but he's worth a lot more if he gets destroyed. So for him, I definitely try to focus on protecting him. Yeah. And then the little notches in my center, I guess, reticle area is my stamina bar. That's how many times I can do like a little quick dash or even a double jump. Obviously, I can get perks and further upgrades to get more. So, and every character is kind of different. Some characters get 5, some characters just get 2. I don't think there's anyone who just strictly gets 1. That'd be kind of sad. Alright, I'm gonna go jungle a little bit. Oh, it looks like they killed minions right there. Let's see if I can get this. So, yeah, this is where it's annoying. So since they pushed us, Rem's still able to go over here and just, his little sleeper minion can just farm a center for free. Just for free. So he's really good at farming and jungling. So another power-up just spawned. But yeah. So even though I kind of left my ally there, I need to get more souls, and you can tell like right here, kind of everyone's soul count, and that is in total what they've accumulated. So they can't really see like how many I have on me currently until they kill me, and again like my unsecured right here gets dropped. So I'm gonna go buy real quick because I got a good bit, and like some people buy as soon as they can. I just try to wait until either I die or I feel like yeah I do need to buy something just to get a couple more perks. So right now I'm gonna go back to mid, help out.
A green walker is under attack.
That's not good. Not pay attention there at all. I'm about to die most likely. Yeah, no. I was too busy looking at the green lane over here just to see if I want to go over there, and I was not looking at my forward screen, so that was a bad death. Boom, boom, boom. So yeah, when you die, you can kind of look at other characters and see what they're up to. Dude, they did a lot of damage, Shot Walker.
I don't think so. Charging time. Setting a bomb.
Pull back.
Let's see if I can snag this center.
Our yellow walker is under attack.
Time bomb set.
I think one of them is getting our centers up here. Yeah.
Broadway is under attack. They've destroyed our blue walker.
Yeah, he was able to get both and run away. Well, that's really unfortunate.
Greenwich is under attack.
I'm all alone.
Our team is not doing that great. I'm also not doing that great. Oh, I didn't realize that they did take our blue walker. That's really unfortunate. So yeah, we're trying to defend these. These are like base guardians. If they destroy that, they can kind of get in here, destroy our shrines. Each team has 2 shrines. Then they go into this patron, kill him. And he kind of has like 2 really large health pools, so he kind of transforms into like a smaller version if they go to the first health block. While enemy players are in it, they can take like it's called curse, so they could get like debuff, they could get silence, so their abilities are like kind of nulled or nullified. But we really want to try to defend it when that happens. So that was 7 right there. He's all about like electricity and just like arcing his shots where it hits multiple people. So that was his ult rouge, just like a big little lightning storm. I was trying to get him so he could be closer to my teammates and my teammates could kill him. Yeah, we are not doing good at all.
Releasing spirits.
My turn.
Okay.
The Drifter will kill us all if we don't stop him.
Playtime.
Hmm.
They can't shoot.
York is under attack.
Accelerating time. Tick, tick, tick. Time to make my move.
A green walker is under attack.
Here we go.
This Ripper's being really annoying right here.
Storing time.
Ooh. Saying we're getting minions pushed right here, so I'm gonna go back and try to defend that as best I can. And then, yeah, Warden, there are other players right there, kind of sneaking in some damage over here. Yeah, this is really bad.
Bomb ready.
Oh, I thought he was gonna go over his left.
Defend the stronghold.
So losing one walker isn't too terrible. I mean, obviously you don't want to lose it, but as kind of like a balancing thing they do to help with like teams that are like not necessarily losing, but just like are behind in soul upkeep. Because right now we have 76, they have 108 from total, so they're definitely ahead of us on souls. Like they're definitely farming a lot better, they're jungling a lot better, they're also getting a lot of team kills. Like I might die right here.
Accelerating time.
And again, like the more souls you have, better perks you can get, more perks in general you can also get. And then you have a lot of like little small stat bonuses as well. So it adds up over time for sure.
Well, if they aren't paying attention, they're as good as dead.
But anyway, if like obviously we have their guardian here, Walker, and then their base guardians. If we were to destroy the guardian and then the Walker, mid or late game, they do get weaker, like their armor degrades over time, so it's easier to destroy them to kind of help like balance that out, and also they're also worth more souls. Now, how much souls? I don't know. I just know they give us a bigger boon. They also allows us to get more slots for our perks and stuff. So generally, yeah, like it's a combination of you want to get the team kills, but also really focus on the objective play. Push lanes, clean up lanes if they're if our lanes are getting pushed too aggressively from their side. Oh, he got me with that? Okay.
Explosives planted.
So there's definitely a lot of characters who have abilities who can like stun, slow down, or just flat out stop you for forever, it feels like sometimes. And it just sucks when you have 2 or 3 enemy heroes who kind of just like chain stun you and do that. So let's see.
Base is no better than to mess with you.
Speeding up. Walls up.
Our yellow walker is under attack.
I'm gonna go and see if I can help on the yellow walker,
The
because
spirit
that's our
urn
only
is
remaining
waiting to be
walker.
claimed.
I almost stopped her.
Bomb ready. I can problem through this.
So that's Mina. She's a vampire, and she has a lot of perks and abilities that allow her to kind of like get out of danger pretty quickly. Oh, I missed her. So if you're able to hit them while they're on the zip line, getting out, they get stunned for a little bit and drop down and take some fall damage. It's not too much, but it definitely helps out trying to slow them down and like you can hopefully finish them off. Because obviously when they're using that, they're trying to get out of there.
I want the Drifter's head. They will return, and we must be ready.
I'm not dead yet.
Time to make my move.
Using armament, face me and die.
Need to move.
Nice work. York is under attack.
Recalibrate.
They've destroyed our Yellow Walker.
So if they're on fire, that means they're having like a kill streak. So that's really bad for us right now.
Problem through this.
Defend the stronghold.
Victor got Victor.
We've only one shrine left.
Good teamwork. Recalibrate. Time bomb set. Pitiful lag. Launching projectiles. Pulse grenade. Default is down. Can't waste time.
They're surprisingly good at killing people.
Alright, let's see what I can do. There's not much I can really do.
Progressing further.
Pulse grenade out.
Defend the storm. Face me and die.
Shoot through this. Recalibrate.
My ally did that wall. That was bad. I was trying to get up and like get back to heal. I'm gonna die. Aww.
Feel free to give up. Be stopped.
Yeah, she's able to make like a wall that sprouts up, kind of like Mei from Overwatch, but that really messed me up.
Gotta get as many of these up as I can.
So yeah, that's like second stage right there. And if we're near, we get like damage resistance or sometimes invulnerability to it. So you really want to push up and try, and she's trying her best right now, but they've only killed 2 of them. The other 4 are just doing so much damage.
No one stands between me and my destiny.
but looks like it's just me
And
still
for some
standing.
reason, he was way out
Mina
here.
needs to be humbled.
Yeah,
Good game.
that's how some
That was
games
fun.
go.
Buen trabajo.
Good game.
So,
Good game.
25 minutes. That's a very quick game.
I'll let you guys.
Um, and how it works too is like there's definitely ranks in this stuff or in this game, and how to rank up to get higher elos
Looks
is
like I'll be able to meet Marla for dinner after all.
not about kills, not about your assists, how much healing, how much objective damage, what you were doing. It's all about wins. So if you get a win streak, you rank up faster, of course. If you start losing, you start going down in ranks. So I don't know. I like these games. So I don't get too pressed when I win or lose. I'm just here to have fun and try new games out and stuff like that. And I really like the game lore, the character art, and just the dynamics of everything. So yeah, let me know how. Sorry, this video was a loss. It's just how it goes. Yeah, just let me know how you feel about this game. If you want to see more of it, in order to play this game, as far as I'm aware, and right now, is you have to have a friend or just somebody who has a game, and they can send you a link on Steam and such, and you can download the game. Otherwise, as far as I'm aware, you can't actually like play the game until you get an invite. So it's kind of cool that a game does that because it's an alpha. They obviously want people to play, but it's just interesting that they've done that because I don't know any other games that do that, like make it invite only. I could be wrong, so yeah. I definitely recommend it if you like those kind of like these types of games and such. And it goes up to 6 players. So obviously, if you have some friends and they all like similar stuff, and you like LOL or Dota, it's definitely a nice game. But yeah, let me know how you feel about it, and yeah, we'll see how it goes.